Welcome back. Day 17 and another tip for raising your credit score. Today, we want you to piggyback off of someone with good credit. What do I mean by piggyback off somebody with good credit? Well, first find somebody who has a good credit history with one of the major credit cards, because you're going to piggyback off of one of those credit cards: American Express, Discover, Visa, MasterCard. Each one of them is different, but American Express and Discover cards are probably the two highest quality. MasterCard and Visa are fine, but um, there's no Amex or Discover cards for people with bad credit or rebuilding credit like there is for Visa or MasterCard. So if you get one of those cards, it's even better. But either way, what you want to do is piggyback off of someone with good or become an authorized user to their card. And what you're going to do is contact this person. Hopefully, it could be a parent, a grandparent, a cousin, an uncle, someone who trusts you and someone that you must trust. And ask them, explain to them you're rebuilding your credit and you would like to be put on as an authorized user on their credit card. But make sure it will report you as an authorized user to all the credit bureaus. Don't bother if you're not. Don't ask for a credit card with your name on it. That's not going to do you any good. You need to be an authorized user on the credit card, which will then report that good credit standing and that good credit history to your credit report as well. So it instantly builds up your credit score. If you can get this done, it will instantly raise your score. Now, I was given an example, and I won't use anybody's name, but a gentleman who is a friend of mine. His his first wife passed away. His second wife, when they got married, did not have good credit, and he made her an authorized user on their credit card. Well, instantly, unless it was a mistake by the credit company, it showed her as an authorized user since 1969 when he first opened the credit card because it was his wife's credit card. She was an authorized user as well, his first wife. So immediately it raised her credit by showing good standings, a good payment history, and good credit standings with a company. Now, there's a couple of things you, that you kind of to sell this to somebody. One, you don't actually ask or use the card. You just want their name and their credit history. You don't need a card. You don't need to use the card at all. You just want to be reported as an authorized user on the card because a lot of people will be scared to give you a credit card, even if they're family, because if you use it, you can put them in debt. They're responsible for it. But in this case, you don't want any liability of having the card. You just want it reported. Secondly, make sure that the person is in good financial shape because if they don't make those payments, let's say they have been making good payment history with this card and then they stop making a payment history with this card, now it's going to report negatively on your credit score, and that's exactly the opposite what we're looking for. So when you're selling it to them, tell them all you want is their good credit history and their standings. You don't really want a card. You just want to be reported as an authorized user on their card. In that case, most of them shouldn't have any problem doing it, and it should be both beneficial. It should be beneficial to your credit and your credit report instantaneously once you've become one. Okay? If you cannot get a loan or a credit card or a car, get a cosigner. And also on the cosigner of the loan, be sure that you are reported on the loan as well. This may, if you're getting a car, because you're getting a cosigner, you may have a higher interest rate, but it is a revolving loan that will benefit you in the long run of building your credit. So don't hesitate. It's easy to get a cosigner and then they're responsible for the car and you're not even on the loan. Be careful because car dealerships will do that. Make sure both of you are on the loan and both of you are being reported. At least you have to make sure you're being reported as part of that ownership of the loan so it can build your credit. Co-signing is a lot tougher to talk someone into because they're responsible for the loan as well. And if it's a car that you're purchasing, well, they don't even have control of the car, so it's dangerous. Now, if they're purchasing a car, you know, and you can try to get onto that loan, but usually it doesn't work. With someone with good credit buying a car, they don't put someone else on a car with bad credit. So, if you're both co-owners of the car and they have possession of the car because they're buying a car, and make an agreement to pay a little, the interest difference towards them to help build your credit, that's fine. But make sure both names are on the loan itself. You're going to be a better salesperson than I am because you're going to know the person you're trying to get this stuff from. But it's extremely important that both names are on, authorized user, or both names are on with co-signing. Instantaneously, this will build your credit. The piggybacking, the co-signing will over time build your credit back up because now you are creating a credit history. Okay? All right. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Hopefully, this lesson you could get a quick fix on. Call somebody you know with good credit and start your sales pitch because the sooner you get on it, the faster your score will go up. Good night.